Gentlemen, is the threat real?
Yes, sir, we believe it is.
Something big is gonna happen that could shift the balance of the Cold War.
We'll wipe out half of Europe.
It's time we took a peek behind the Iron Curtain.
I hope you brought an army.
I brought enough.
Time to get our hands dirty.
This war was a lie.
There is no truth. Only who you choose to believe.
I know you won't fail.
What's going on, guys? Great287 here, back with another video on the channel, and boy oh boy do I have quite a video for you guys tonight. Now, I know this is quite a bit of a late video to be posting this, but I wanted to wait like a few seasons into the game to do an actual review, on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So without further ado, let's get straight on in to why Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is so mediocre. In the gaming community, it's usually popular and common for the sequel to kind of outstand the first one and try to make its previous predecessor even better and going back to a different route and a different type of style, but that's not the exact style for all games. After massive success in Black Ops 1 and 2 and an okay success in Black Ops 3 and a terrible success in Black Ops 4, they wanted to go back to the boots on the ground style like Black Ops 1, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. But was Black Ops Cold War a huge success like Black Ops 1? Well, there's a lot of things to discuss about this game, and comparing it to Black Ops 1, we got a lot to discuss. So grab some popcorn, grab some Hawaiian punch, or whatever you rich boys be drinking, you know what I mean? I'm kidding. And yeah, we're gonna start with the campaign and why it ties into Black Ops 1, the story, returning characters, and if it actually is successful like Black Ops 1. Let's get into it. Right off the bat, we have the best intro ever.
Sure we can trust the police, Adler?
This guy's done more for less. He'll look the other way.
Also, right off the bat, I have so many questions. Am I playing as Mason? Why is Bill Murray in this game? And who is this guy with the awesome 80s haircut? And who we know is actually Russell Adler, baby. Anyways, I'm not going to go too far into the campaign because I already played an entire playthrough of it on my YouTube channel, so go check it out. All of the missions and all of the endings. So pretty much I'm just going to go over the main facts about the campaign. Hudson returns. Mason Woods return as well, but even though Mason Woods and Hudson are in it, the Cold War storyline of the campaign is not really focused on them. It's focused on Bell and Adler, who I will get to in a second. We then meet Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan? Ronald Reagan?
Gentlemen, you've been given an important task. Protecting our very way of life from a great evil. There is no higher duty. There is no higher honor. And while few people will know of your struggles, rest assured, the entire free world will benefit. I know you won't fail us.
Then you're able to create your own character named Bell, who is actually working with Adler, that we know that him and Adler used to work together in the past. You get to choose Bell's identity, gender, like experiences, and etc. And then you have, which is probably the best part about the campaign, is the HUD area, or the hub area, pretty much the safe house where you get to choose your missions. And it's cool because you get to meet 4 new characters, and it makes the place feel alive, like you're not the only one doing all the work inside the safe house. The job is to track down a Soviet spy named Perseus, who actually was a real spy during the real Cold War, and pretty much he's threatening a nuclear war against Europe. So then you end up going to Berlin to track down a Russian mob, but then end up actually getting kidnapped by him. It's also pretty unique for you to see how different enemies of Perseus work together. But then, at the end, you have a choice to either capture or kill Volkov, and I choose to capture him, obviously, for the extra intel. The game also has 2 optional side missions. If you want to do them, you can gain more intel on the missions, but it doesn't really change anything. I also loved how we got to revisit the Mount Yamantau mission from Black Ops 1, but in a different type of route, like taking it from the back side instead of going through the front side, where Hudson and Weaver went through the front side, but this time Mason and Woods are going through the back side. So I thought it was pretty cool, and it sparked a lot of controversies on if Black Ops 1 is better than this game, and if Black Ops 2 is actually connected to it, because we know for sure that 3 and 4 are not connected, but is 2? I guess we'll never know until the end of the Black Ops Cold War's life cycle. Another one of my favorite missions in this game was probably the KGB mission one, where you have to sneak into the KGB as a fake agent, and I think Treyarch took a lot of notes on the Liberation of Paris mission from Call of Duty World War II, and that's pretty much what they did in this mission, but I really loved it because of the theme and the music that I have in the background right now, actually, and it just felt like you were there, you know? And there were so many options on how you could approach this mission too, and it was really awesome. And near the end, Adler comes and Bell comes, and then you all escape with an awesome, like, no Russian type sequence with miniguns and stuff and juggernaut suits. But yeah, let's get on to the 2 final missions. These aren't all the missions. I'm just, like I said, I'm only going over the main ones. But let's go over the 2 final missions that I'm going to be talking about.
Hastings left Salt Lake City. We tracked his movements all the way to Cuba. We have to assume Perseus moved the nuke there.
Langley believes Castro could help Perseus smuggle it into the U.S. in exchange for a peek at the hardware, of course.
That isn't gonna happen.
What's the plan?
The last read we have on Hastings came from 30 miles south of Havana. We suspect Perseus is using an abandoned compound there to hold the nuke. They're working under the radar, so expect moderate security.
I say we smash and grab. Parachute in, grab the nuke, skyhook out.
And what if the nuke isn't there?
It's there. The only reason Perseus needs Hastings in Cuba is to prepare it for arming and detonation.
There you have it. Hudson will arrange our exfil while we're en route. If everyone's ready, let's move out.
Oh yeah, just like Black Ops 1, we are returning to Cuba. And if you played Black Ops 1, you know this is a direct reference to Black Ops 1, because we were in Cuba in Black Ops 1, but I just like how we were able to go back to it, because I really loved Cuba in this mission. Like, it felt like Cuba, you know? I wouldn't say Black Ops 1 didn't feel like Cuba, but it just didn't have that music, you know what I mean? Like, this type of music. So I'm not going to go into the final missions because I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but you pretty much realize that Bell is a Russian who was brainwashed by Adler to make him think that he was American. And yeah, so pretty much you have the option. I'm not going to say it because if you want to see spoilers, go watch my playthrough of the endings on my channel. You'll see them down below somewhere. But all in all, this campaign had a lot of controversies to it, and to this day, I still can't decide if Black Ops 1 or Cold War had the better campaign. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But yeah, we had a lot of cool opportunities to play this campaign, and there was so many other options too. Like I said, in optional intel that you could pick up, optional side missions if you want to kill or capture the enemies that you find, and you could even take down enemies if you get close to them. There's just so many cool mechanics to this campaign, and I really hope they continue to make good campaigns in the future, But that wraps it up for the campaign part. Yeah, let's get in to multiplayer.
We're all that keeps the world from turning to cinders, comrades.
We work off the books
Operate in the shadows.
to keep the wolves at bay.
Today, we reshape the world.
What the fuck are we doing in Miami?
Let them come.
Now, before we get into the good stuff, I kind of want to talk about the glitches and bugs first. Now, none of these are personally mine. Go subscribe to GameSprout, and also go subscribe to the people that sent these clips to him. But I'm going to show you how buggy this game used to be, because we got to talk about the bugs in this game and how broken it is, and how broken the aim assist is, And I just really feel like they could have done better with this. And I know the game was they only had about 2 years or 1.5 years to make this, but it was just so broken, and I don't understand why it was this broken, but holy crap. Now, there are a lot of things that have been fixed, and it's good because we're in season 3 now, and these were recorded in season 1, I think. But you got to realize is that when you make a multiplayer game, you got to make it to where the laws of physics don't crash the game. I mean, come on, guys. Come on, Treyarch. I mean, we've seen this in Black Ops 4 too, and they've even had about 3 years to do that thing, and it was just the game still breaks every once in a while. And I can't tell you how much of a disaster this game was when it first came out. Now, there was so many people complaining about this game literally breaking their consoles. Now, I don't know what it was, but I really do feel like it's the lag and the shitty ass servers. And I also feel like there's the most important thing that's ruining the multiplayer is the skill-based matchmaking. Now, if you don't know what that is, it's pretty much skill-based matchmaking. So you could be put in a match, and if you do really good at that, in the next match you'll be in a match with absolute pros, and it's ridiculous. Skill-based matchmaking needs to stop, but we all know it's not going away, and it is and will forever be a problem to the multiplayer. Now, going on to some of my experiences, I found the progression in multiplayer to be really satisfying, especially when you're trying to unlock camos on your weapons. I felt it was very easy to unlock the knife, the knife camos, obviously, but there was a lot of things that pissed me off in my certain matches, including the circumstances of actually being able to earn more points when you're on a streak. I love that. It just makes it so satisfying in the progression wise and the way you could get score streaks. And I don't know, it's just, I feel like they could have kept it to where if you're on a streak and then you die, you reset the streak. But I guess it's okay that they added this because it's better for noobs, But I don't really know about that one. But although I don't really have much to say about this multiplayer other than it's gonna be the same for the next few years. I'm just saying that until they decide that skill-based matchmaking is really hurting the player base, and like, because it's just ruining multiplayer. It's causing so many unbalanced matches, like campers in a match with snipers and noobs. It's just a bad mixture. But let's head on to zombies now. Now I'm just gonna go right ahead and say that I had some really good gameplay videos of me like just dominating on zombies. Now this is gonna sound weird, but I'm probably gonna say that this is my most favorite Treyarch Zombies experience. And I know not a lot of it is like, there's not really places where you could defend yourself and just camp like past zombies games, but you can really just focus on running and gunning, you know? And I really did like the Easter eggs in this, including Die Machina and Firebase Z, which are the only maps out at the moment. And next season, in Season 4, we are intended to get a Berlin Zombies map, and I really hope they continue doing good with the story. But let's get into some of the bugs that I had with my encounters on zombies. Now, for some reason, only for me, when I started to play Firebase Z, the lighting effects sucked ass. Like, for example, the Mimic's mouth is blue, but for me, as you can see right here, the blue lighting from the Mimic's mouth was floating in front of him. And I don't know what it was up with that, and it caused me not even being able to do the Easter egg step where you have to mix with the satellites. And yes, I did have some good clutch moments, but let's get into some of the bugs. So I couldn't find any actual glitches that I had on mine, but go subscribe to OK Multiply for this clip. But I had so many similar experiences where I played with my friend and this crap would happen. Like, the character model just completely has like a weird spasm attack, and I don't even know how to describe it. And I also have other experiences where get this, Weaver's face would just be stuck on my screen, and it even happened to my friend too. I think it's been patched, but literally, like, for a few seconds, whenever he would talk, he would go like that, and then he would just be silent, and then his face would be stuck there for some reason. And then it doesn't break the Easter egg, because you do have to listen to his quotes sometimes, but you just have to wait around like 5 minutes for his face to go away, and so you can continue it. You could even ask Jax1464. This literally happened to us while we were doing the Die Machine Easter egg. I don't know why it's so funny, but it's just seeing Weaver's face just stuck on my screen. And I also want to say, for the story-wise, I think it's really cool that they added Weaver and Samantha back, including them working together. Like, holy crap, that's something I would have never expected. And after 10 years, I think it would be an idea to put Weaver in the campaign and not zombies after 10 years of not seeing him. But I mean, I guess we get what we get, you know? So overall, I don't really have much to say about zombies either, besides the fact that it is an awesome mode in Cold War. Just let me say that, alright? Awesome mode. And I really hope they continue doing good maps like Firebase Z. I'm not a big fan of Outbreak, I'm going to say that, because I also had weird experiences where the exact same crap happened in Outbreak, where their body is literally having a spasm attack. Like, I don't know why. I would understand Die Machina and Firebase Z having these problems, but really, Outbreak, an open world zombies map that should have its graphics fixed by now. But overall, did Black Ops Cold War succeed with its return to boots on the ground like Black Ops 1? This is my entire review on Black Ops Cold War for now, and why I think it is mediocre. I cannot make a decision on if it's good or bad, because it's just stuck in the middle right now. There's so many things wrong with it that it could be improved right now if the developers can actually invest their time into this instead of investing their time into microtransaction bundles, you know? Like, they got to do better. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Smash that like button. Leave in the comments what if you guys agree with me, disagree, or what review on what game you want me to do next, and I will happily do it. Alright? Trust me. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I love you guys. Peace out.